Ever since I was little, I have loved traveling. Since the age of 5, I have been all over the country with my mom and my brother. She always kind of wanted to integrate me into these different cultures so that I could be raised, not being self-absorbed and kind of ignorant to other people's cultures. So I really appreciate her for that. However, as I've gotten older, it's been harder for me to travel due to time management and other responsibilities that I have at home. So, when I was in high school, I was able to go like once a year, maybe to a trip with my mom. And now that I'm in college and I've got a job and I'm supporting myself, I'm not as able to travel, just pick up my stuff and leave as much as I would love to do that. But one of the things that I do like to do when I'm unable to travel is to visit the Ethnic Festival. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Ethnic Festival is, it is a 3-day festival that is held in Swope Park, which is right by Starlight Theater. And it is essentially just a festival where you can bring your culture to this awesome place and you can share it with people and share the kind of traditions and values that your culture carries, and you can bring that and share that with other people. Now, what's really great about this festival is that there's so many different things to do there. First thing to expect when you walk in is just a bunch of flags. There's flags on your left and flags on your right of just all these different countries. And so you get to walk through. It's like a little walkway. It's like a red carpet, but it's like walking into the festival. And once you're in the festival, you're in this gigantic circle surrounded by booths which have different countries. So, for example, if I'm walking over to my left, then the first booth that I look at is Germany. So at the German booth, there's going to be German food there. There's going to be German culture, German information, and different things that you can do. And then you go to your next thing, which would be, Tanzania or something like that. And so on and so forth. So not only do you have booths and just different types of food that you can try from different countries, but also there is a stage. And on that stage, people will do performances, people do dances. There's just all kinds of activities going on at the same time. And it's not really a place where you get bored. It's definitely something that you can do even if you are bored and you're like, oh, what's there to do? Oh, we can go to the Ethnic Festival. Like, it's a pretty fun thing to do. And it's also fun for kids. So for kids, they make sure that there's something for them to do, while the parents are kind of enjoying their time there. So what my favorite thing to do when I was a kid was what they hand the kids are little passports. And it's really cute actually, because then it makes you feel like you're actually traveling around. So these little kids, they hand you a passport, and as you're walking through from booth to booth, at each booth there's going to be a different stamp that someone's going to stamp into your passport. And so by the end of your day, or however much time you spent at the Ethnic Festival, your child could have this passport filled with all these different booths to show where she or he went. And that's what's really fun for me. I think that that's a great way to integrate kind of fun for kids, not even just adults. You know how kids can be kind of like get bored and stuff, but they also have, like face painting and all that other like fun stuff. But that's just an general view of what that is. I kind of want to talk a little bit about the history briefly. Basically, the Ethnic Festival was created, it has been around, it's been around since 1980. It was founded by several people. It was founded by Carl DeCapo, John and Carol Duncan, Leonard Pryor, Chet Ellis, Bob Blue, and Louis Burt. And they had the idea to create this festival because they saw how culturally rich Kansas City was, and they thought, what better thing to do than to bring all of those different cultures together and kind of celebrate in a way. And so the first ever Ethnic Festival was held, I believe, at the Liberty Memorial, and they have since moved it over to Swope Park, which is a pretty good place for it. A lot more parking and stuff like that. But that is kind of just a really brief history on how it was started. I'm not entirely sure if it's just a Kansas City thing. I'm pretty sure that it is a Kansas City thing. I don't know if there's other cities that carry it. But Also, I wanted to talk about the cultural involvement. I think it's pretty safe to say that it's it is very culturally involving. It has all these different kinds of things that you can do there, lots of different ways for people to interact and stuff like that. But I think that it's really special because not only are you able to bring your own cultures, but you're also able to interact with other people, and you're able to kind of trade, you know, like information and stuff like that in a way, and you're able to gain such a valuable experience without even having to leave your city if you're not comfortable with, you know, kind of hopping on a plane and doing something like that. So it's a great experience for everyone, for anyone who wants to just kind of expand their knowledge on just different cultures, kind of just learn a lot more from different people, kind of have fun while you're doing it. And just, it's a great thing to do if you're just bored on a summer evening or a summer day or something. It is typically held in August. Also, I try to go every single year with my mom and my friend who also really likes to go. I believe this year it is August 16th, 17th, and 18th. So, that being said, I hope that I kind of persuaded you guys to check it out. I really, honest to God, I love the Ethnic Festival. I think it's really fun. There's really good food there. There's a lot of fun things to do. It's just a great environment to be in. Everyone's really nice there. So hopefully I'll see you guys there.